everybody, this is Nasura Wright, and today is the 26th of July 2025. As I mentioned, the dates are much further future, the year is much future dated, but like I said, but I want to give you guys just a little bit more information about some things that I want to kind of clarify about me. I don't drink alcohol, and you know, many things have been asserted against me that's incorrect. And some of the things that people can do who doesn't have the, you know, the best intentions, or trying to create a mischaracterization of you, they can easily do things like, for example, I'm going to give you an example. I'm here at a gas station, and this here is a little small bottle, and this little bottle here has a top. You see this top? This little top belongs to that bottle over there. This bottle here. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna give you. And if you pick this up, somebody can, your fingerprints is on it. So a surface like this, they can actually take your fingerprints and use them and say, hey, this person was drinking this bottle, or you know, they can capture that information from a top that's made of something like this, or different other tops that's made of certain things. Your fingerprints can be captured. And this one is actually a Don Giglio, and it's like a tequila, but this one is actually a foreign drink, and it has a lot of information, but you can see it. I don't want to really put anything on it because it's just to give you an idea of what it is. This, you would think naturally this is alcohol, but it's actually a non-alcoholic drink. It's something that you can buy overseas in Austria. They have different bottles that they have there where you can actually have something that looks in America as an alcohol. It can look like an alcohol bottle, but it's no alcohol in it. But if someone gets that particular type of bottle and they put a sticker that can easily be removed, and put alcohol that contains alcohol, because you can buy drinks that contain alcohol, and you can buy drinks that's non-alcoholic. It would just be a question of that same top being changed from one bottle to another, because some companies manufacture, even though it's just the content changing from alcohol to non-alcoholic, the top and the shape of the bottle remains the same. You just make the choice of getting one with alcohol or getting one without alcohol. So for someone like myself who is Muslim and do not drink alcohol, so one can change just the top of that bottle and say she's drinking alcohol, and put it on the bottle that contains alcohol. That's one example. Another example, there are certain bottles in the United States that are where you can just be, and say for example, you're visiting someone's home and you go in the refrigerator and you eat some food, and they have milk, and they have alcohol next to the milk, and then they have something else, and you move those bottles over in order to get the milk out, the carton of milk. Your hand touches that bottle. If you're not someone who's drinking, or someone who has you know, an ulterior motive, they can take that very bottle, they can place the bottle there without their handprints. You only see it in the refrigerator, and then they can take that very bottle and say this person her fingerprints is on it, she's been drinking alcohol, which has never occurred. They didn't see you, they didn't visibly see you drinking it, so it never, and I don't drink. This area that I'm in, just to give you an example, this is an area in Dearborn. It's, I don't know, you can see a street sign, but this one here is it's not far from where I used to live on Parkland. When I first arrived from Paris, France, to the United States, I've only been here for like It's probably since November of 2024. So it's July of 2025. So it's been about, what, I would say 9 months maybe, but it's been some time. And that gives an understanding of how long I've been here. But when I arrived, I stayed with someone that I believed to be my family at the time, that in the beginning for so many months. And occurrences like that could have easily transpired because there was alcohol in that environment, alcohol bottles in that environment. Now, whether that person used malicious intent or had an ulterior motive to draw a mischaracterization of someone, that is, that's to be investigated. That's not something that I can make an assertion of, but I'm just want to make it plain how certain things can easily happen that is disassociated with you in the aspect of you actually drinking the alcohol, but you can just be in an environment where alcohol is present, and you can be moving around that environment, moving a bottle around, which in a lot of people's homes they have it. Even they have areas where they have alcohol, and then some people have it in their refrigerator for keeping it a certain temperature after they open it. So it's very much a scenario that could happen to anyone in any environment. That environment I left out of because of various things that didn't go with my beliefs, and I kind of separated myself from the situation beyond just that alone. But I just wanted to make that clear so people can understand how things happen and how it can, how it can easily have a negative effect on you if you don't clarify things or have a way to explain them where people can understand this can happen. So again, peace. Thank you so much for listening. And